Hello learners, I am Dr. Priyanka Bose. Welcome to my YouTube channel. We are starting our journey into business environment, but in a fun and interactive way. So let's begin. In today's session, we are going to learn first, we will understand the meaning of business environment. Then we are going to identify the key characteristics of business environment. Then of course we will going to learn how it influences business decisions, and then we will explore few of the real world examples. So let's begin. Now let's start with a quick activity. Say, think of any business you know, a small shop, a startup, or a global brand. Now ask yourself, what challenges does it face? What external conditions affect its success? How does it adapt to changing trends? This leads us to the business environment, which includes all the factors influencing a business both within and outside the organization. So, first, meaning of business environment. What is the meaning of business environment? It refers to all external and internal factors that impact a business's operations, decision making, and strategies. Moving further, let's take an example. During COVID-19, the aviation industry collapsed, but e-commerce companies like Amazon, Flipkart grew massively due to increased online shopping. With this, let's discuss the characteristics of business environment. It is complex. Of course, it is complex. Multiple factors interact, like technology, government, and market trends. Then it is dynamic. The environment constantly changes. Take an example of inflation, new laws, global events. Then it is multifaceted. The same environment affects different industries differently. Take one example for this. Rising fuel prices increases cost for airlines but benefits EVs, electrical vehicles, companies like Tata Motors, for example. Then let's understand types of business environment. So the business environment is mainly divided into two types or two parts, you can say. Internal environment, that is within the company. So company policies and goals, leadership and corporate culture, employee skills and resources. You can understand with the help of an example. A strong company culture at Infosys keeps employees innovative and motivated. All right. Then let's understand, one is internal factor, internal environment, then another is external environment. So internal environment is inside the company and the external environment is outside the company. What is it? It is further divided. The external environment, that is the outside of the company, if we consider, it is further divided into micro environment. Micro environment, what is micro environment? It includes industry level factors. You can understand with further division. It includes first customer base, how their demand affects production. Then take competitors, which includes pricing and marketing wars. Then take an example of suppliers. They are the part of micro environment. Okay. Um, first is your customers, then your competitors, then suppliers, which is affected by raw material availability. Take one example for it, like Zomato and Swiggy constantly compete through discounts and delivery speeds. Then comes macro environment. Now, as we discussed earlier, this external factor is also subdivided into micro and macro. We have just understand what is micro environment is. Now, sorry, we have just understand what is micro environment is, and now we are going to understand what is macro environment. So, macro environment, which includes broader factors. Consider economy. Okay, it consists of inflation, GDP growth, unemployment comes under it. Then there are political and legal environment, which includes government policies, labor laws, taxation. Then there is technological environment, which includes digital payments, artificial intelligence, automation. Then social and cultural environment. It includes consumer preferences, trends. Take one example, UPI payments. What it did? UPI payments revolutionized India's digital economy, benefiting Paytm and Google Pay. So, this external factor, unlike internal factor, external factor cannot be controlled. We can control internal factors up to certain extent, but external factors is hard to control completely. We can prepare ourselves accordingly. Let's move to the next slide, which is competitive market structure. Now let's understand what is competitive market structure. So competitive market structure of industries, businesses operates under different market structures. Okay. So under different market structure, what is market structure? Market structures include first monopoly. It's a type of a market. What is monopoly? A single seller dominates in monopoly. Very easy example of it is Indian Railway, which is government owned. Then take an example, not an example, but market structure consists of monopoly, then oligopoly. Now you can say, what is oligopoly? Oligopoly is the few big players control the market. Let's understand with an example, telecom sector. Jio, Airtel, Vodafone, Idea, these are the examples of oligopoly. Then monopolistic competition, which consists of many sellers offer similar products. Example of it is FMCG products. What is FMCG sector? Fast moving consumer goods. We can take the example of Hindustan Liver, HUL, ITC, Patanjali. Then it consists of perfect competition. Perfect competition includes many sellers, identical products, free market. Example is agricultural market like wheat, rice. These comes under this. Moving further, let's discuss one real world case study to understand or to get the concept more clearer. Let's take an example of Reliance Jio's market disruption. So what is it? Reliance Jio's market disruption. Before Jio, Airtel and Vodafone dominated the telecom industry with expensive data plans. After Jio came in 2016, free data, low cost plans forced competitors to lower prices. What was the outcome? Jio gained 400 plus million subscribers and the telecom market changed forever. What is the lesson we have? Understanding market structures and consumer needs helps businesses dominate industry. Now let's wrap up the whole session. What did we learn today? First, business environment influences every company. Whether it is internal or external factors they impact business environment, business decisions. Then different industries have different market structure. We also have studied one case study which teach valuable business lessons. With this, With this, I would like to conclude today's session and see you in our next session, and we will continue continue study more concepts on business environment. Till then, stay tuned. Thank you.